Imagine a society where everyone is equal in responsibility and reward. On the surface, it sounds like the perfect world. Everyone has the same say, the same benefits, and the same amount of work. But here's the catch. Without someone to organize, lead, and train, chaos would reign. Who decides who makes tools, who builds houses, or who defends the village? The truth is, history has shown us that specialization, the key to progress, thrives only within structured systems. Without leadership and clear roles, the skills that allow societies to grow simply can't flourish. So, is equality in all things really the best path forward? Let's break it down and see why specialization and hierarchies are so crucial. Specialization thrives in hierarchies because they offer the necessary focus, training, and coordination to make it happen. These elements don't emerge out of thin air. They require a structured environment with defined roles, allocated resources, and incentivized contributions. Hierarchies provide this structure by establishing order, assigning roles based on aptitude, and ensuring that skilled individuals focus on what they do best. For example, an engineer focuses on design, a carpenter on construction, and a teacher on education. In a hierarchical system, each role is respected, and each person's expertise is valued. But it doesn't stop there. Hierarchies also facilitate training. Systems like apprenticeships and mentorships are only possible within these structures, where expertise is recognized, passed down, and rewarded. Without this setup, specialization would stagnate, leaving societies stuck at a subsistence level. Hierarchies have long been the backbone of the training systems that built civilizations. Look back to the blacksmithing guilds of medieval Europe, the military academies of ancient Rome, or the universities of the Middle Ages. These systems allowed knowledge to be passed down, ensuring that specialized fields, whether in metalworking, warfare, or medicine, developed in an organized and effective way. Apprenticeships in guilds, for example, were key in teaching young workers the crafts that defined their society. A young apprentice would spend years under the watchful eye of a master, learning skills that took decades to perfect. This hierarchical system ensured respect for the master's authority and a clear path for the apprentice's growth. Similarly, armies relied on structured hierarchies to train soldiers, with combat instructors being elevated figures whose authority ensured discipline and cohesion. In scholarly hierarchies, universities and religious institutions organized knowledge into ranks, ensuring specialization in fields like medicine or theology. These systems weren't egalitarian. Hierarchies helped knowledge flourish. Another critical aspect of specialization is the role of rewards. Specialization demands years of hard work and dedication, often at the expense of broader knowledge. Without rewards, there's little incentive for individuals to dedicate themselves to mastering a craft. In hierarchical systems, rewards come in many forms: social status, economic incentives, and power. Skilled specialists like blacksmiths, architects, or military leaders held positions of prestige in their communities. Their expertise was valued, and they were compensated accordingly, either with wealth, land, or influence. This type of recognition ensured that individuals remained motivated to specialize, perpetuating a cycle where talent and effort were consistently directed into the most important roles for societal growth. On the flip side, egalitarian systems, those that treat all roles as equally valuable, often struggle to foster specialization. Without leadership or clear systems of reward, these societies may find themselves stuck at a subsistence level. Without the proper incentives, people are less likely to pursue demanding training. If everyone is rewarded equally, there's little motivation to focus on mastering a single field. Resources, too, may be misallocated. Without clear leadership, the resources needed to support specialized roles might be spread too thin. An egalitarian system can maintain stability, but it rarely produces the advancements seen in societies with hierarchies. The bottom line is that while equality is essential in many aspects, specialization requires recognizing differing contributions and talents, a hallmark of hierarchical systems. Let's look at some historical examples where hierarchies and specialization were essential to societal progress. The Roman Empire, for instance, thrived because of its organized military and engineering guilds. The Romans constructed an incredible network of roads, aqueducts, and fortified cities because their armies and engineers were highly specialized and well-trained within a strict hierarchy. Similarly, medieval guilds were responsible for ensuring that trades like carpentry and masonry had standardized practices and high levels of craftsmanship. Through their structure, they trained master builders who contributed to iconic structures that still stand today. And even in feudal systems, while rigid, the hierarchical structure incentivized knights, builders, and artisans to excel by tying their social and economic rewards directly to their contributions. Even in today's world, the reliance on hierarchies to foster specialization continues. In modern businesses, employees are organized into distinct roles and ranks, incentivizing expertise with promotions and salary increases. Educational systems continue to create structured paths for individuals to specialize, from students to professors or apprentices to journeymen. Government and military systems also allocate resources and training to specialized sectors like healthcare, engineering, and defense. These structures ensure that specialization remains a driving force in meeting the needs of society. In conclusion, specialization is the engine of progress, but it cannot exist without hierarchy. From ancient guilds to modern corporations, history proves that progress depends on systems that prioritize and amplify the contributions of specialists. Without these systems, the tools, techniques, and strategies that define civilizations would remain out of reach, leaving societies stuck in a cycle of mere survival. Specialization may drive growth, but hierarchy is the road that leads the way. Whether it's in ancient Rome or modern corporations, the need for hierarchy and specialization remains fundamental to building a successful and thriving society. By embracing this structure, we ensure that progress isn't just a possibility, it's a reality.